everybody. Today is Sunday, December 4th, 2016, and I am presenting this video to you today because I would like to bring to light some issues regarding networking on YouTube. Now, a lot of popular YouTubers have networks that they work with, and a lot of them work independently. And I consider myself a newer YouTuber. I started my account in May of this year. Again, this is December, so it's been about 7-ish months, maybe 6.5, because I think I started in late May, so I'm going to call it 6.5 months. Anywho, all that to say, I was approached by somebody in a comment section under one of my videos, letting me know about a certain network, and it seemed interesting. So I thought, well, why not? I'm just going to apply. What can it hurt, right? Well, I did some research after the fact, which is not advisable at all. If you're going to do something, I highly suggest you do some research before you apply or commit to something. Well, anyway, I'm going to talk specifically about this network that I'm with, and it's called Bent Pixels. And some of you have heard about it. Some of you may be working with them directly. Some of you may have heard horror stories. Well, I'm adding to that. I sent them a link or an application. No, we connected. I'm going to use the word connect because that's all I know. Again, I'm still new at this. So we connected on November 21st of this year. Well, after doing my research on Bent Pixels, I've learned that they are not a trustworthy company. And I've seen various YouTube videos detailing others' experience with this company. So on November 23rd, which is 2 days after we connected, I sent them a request to unconnect, to unlink, as they might call it. So when I did, it took a few days before I heard a response from their support team, and they were very apologetic, explaining that they're sorry to see me go and that our partnership is almost done. I took that to be sincere. I took it to be, very professional. The man's name who sent that email to, I keep looking at my computer because I'm going to be sharing some stuff with you. The man's name who sent me the email, being apologetic that I'm going, his name is Nick Mariano. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these names right, because if I'm butchering it in some way, I apologize. But he seemed very sincere. So I thought, okay, well, he's just doing his job. I'm going to go ahead and be patient with him. So time goes on, and we're still connected. I check my account all the time, and we're still connected, even to this day. Fast forward to a couple days ago. I sent another request. In fact, this is where I'm going to be looking at my computer. I'm going to go to my channel. Now, I did send a request, again, to disconnect on November 21st. Actually, okay, I'm telling you completely wrong. We have been connected since October 21st. So, it's been a while. October 23rd is when I sent my initial request to unlink. And I was told by Mishka, I'm just going to read this to you. I'm going to butcher the names. I don't mean to. Mishka del Popo. Maybe you guys have received emails from this person as well. But Mishka explained that I would need to wait 30 days before we unlink. Okay, no problem. I sent my initial request on October 23rd. So I figured, okay, well, I'm just going to wait to October 21st, which is 30 days after we've been initially linked. Okay, no big, right? So I do just that. November 21st comes, I send the request again. Time goes on, a few days, and a couple nights ago, I went ahead and I sent an email. I am kind of blinded by the light, so if I'm squinting or struggling in any way, that's why. So I'm going to try and open this and share with you exactly what I sent. Okay. Okay. Oh, in the midst of it all, Mishka sent me an explanation stating that I must send a request via the dashboard through YouTube. Well, that's exactly where I initially sent the request. And it's been a whole back and forth. I'm not going to bore you with the whole conversation. It's just complete back and forth. It's really ridiculous because I'm a small YouTuber. I mean, if you go to my social blade, you'll see how small of a YouTuber I am. There's no shame in that. I am the first to admit that, yeah, I'm a small YouTuber. Why does Bent Pixels, whatever their name is, Bent Pixels, okay. Why do they feel the need to stay linked with a small YouTuber? I don't get it. Do they think that I'm gonna suddenly grow overnight? That doesn't really happen unless I somehow make a phenomenally viral video in which something happens on camera and it gets shared. That's not gonna happen to me. Okay, I get that. Now, I just don't understand. If you guys have any experience with Bent Pixels, please share it with me. I would love to hear your side. Even if it's good, I need to be encouraged because this is just frustrating. Okay. So, okay. After my email that was sent on November 3rd to Bent Pixels, explaining that I sent a request again to unlink, it's been a few days, blah, 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 right? So, Mishka Del Popo, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right because I feel bad if I'm butchering that name, emails me in return saying it has been about 7 days. That's all that's said. No, I'm sorry to see you go. No, please understand, blah, blah, blah. It has been about 11 days, which is not true at all. It's been maybe 11 days since my second request, but I explained in my return email, which I sent about 13 minutes ago, and I'll go ahead and read that to you. I said, there. I said, if you go through the emails, you'll see that I sent my first request to disconnect on November 23rd, 2016, which I honestly meant October 23rd. I just caught that because this whole thing's confusing. You explained that we need to be connected for 30 days before we can disconnect. So I waited until December 21st, 2016 to send another request to unlink. Now you're telling me that it's been 11 days. According to your terms of service, I am now entitled to be unlinked from Bent Pixels. Disconnect me, please. Now, it's going to be a few days before I hear from Mishka. I understand. I don't know who this person is, so I'm just going to say they, even though it's not grammatically correct and I'm a grammar guru, so to speak. Not really, just playing. But I'm pushing my computer away because I don't want to look at that. I just want to look at you. So, I got a little sidetracked. I understand it's going to be a few days before I hear from Mishka again because Bent Pixels receives a lot of mail, good mail, mail requesting to be unlinked, all kinds of mail. I get it. I'm not, the world doesn't revolve around me. I understand. So I'm not one of those reply to me now or else. I'm not that person. So anywho, all that to say is when Mishka finally replies, I know that Mishka is just gonna try to give me the runaround again. all this to say, the purpose of this video is to please be careful who you trust your business to, whether you own a business or whether you're doing business. Maybe you're a YouTuber like I am. Maybe you got contacted by a network. Please, please do your research before committing to anything, whether it's a network, whether it's anything. I really, really want the best for you, and this is a huge eye-opener for me. It's you just can't trust people. You can't. I'm reminded of that pretty much daily. Sad world we live in, and I know this video is making me come off to be some pessimist, and I'm really not. If you ask anybody who knows me, I am like Disneyland optimistic. I've actually had a person, a good friend of mine, describe me as using those words, Disneyland optimistic, or Disney optimistic. And that just kind of stuck in my head. But this isn't to pump my own self up, because, you know, life happens. You know, things happen, good and bad. And, you know, the bad things happen for a reason. And you have to, as the old saying goes, you gotta make lemonade out of lemons. So this is one of the situations where I get to make lemonade out of lemons and pretty much share the goodness with you guys. So my goal for this video is to bring awareness to you, my friends, to just do your research again before committing to anything, and don't be so free with your information. That's another thing. Who knows what kind of information Bent Pixels has? They have access to my YouTube channel. Who knows if they're messing with my subs? My subs have been going up and down. And I don't know if that's on their end or if it's just YouTube's algorithms or what it is, but I'm still distracted by my computer. I keep looking at it. I think it's because of that bright light, and I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are heading into a really awesome new week. I know this week is going to be pretty good for me. It's going to be an interesting week at work. In the next couple weeks, one of my coworkers is going to be on vacation, so yeah, it's going to feel a little empty. I mean, really empty. Yeah. And then during the second part, or the latter part of the second week of that, another coworker of mine is going to be starting his vacation. So yeah, it's going to be a quiet couple days in the office in a couple weeks. So yeah, kind of makes the days drag on, but again, I'll make lemonade out of lemons. We'll get through it. We always do. So anywho, thank you so much for watching. If you have anybody if you know anybody who might benefit from this video, go ahead and share it with them, because I want them to be aware of these scams that are out there. And I am 99.99% sure that Bent Pixels is a scam. So please be careful. And if you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. I would really love it. And again, if you have your own story that you'd like to share, whether it's positive or whether it's similar to mine, even if it's not Bent Pixels, please start a conversation in the comment section. I read everything, and I comment. In fact, I've commented to everything so far, and I like to keep that going as much as I can. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.